Hello there, my name is Ben Wade and I'd like to welcome you to this installment of Bionic You, a series dedicated to lighting the path to your full potential. In this video, you're going to learn about the kitchen sink, which adds a lot of functionality and features and allows you to control things on your page. And you'll get into how that works right after this.
So what is the kitchen sink? The kitchen sink is where you find the formatting controls in your page and post editor. And the best way for you to learn what it does is just to see it in action. So to see how this works, let's go ahead and log into your site. And since it's identical in your page or post editing process, we're going to go ahead and use post as the example. So go to posts and add new. And what the kitchen sink is this area right here where it has all your formatting options. And to expand it, this little button right over here on the far right hand side is the toggle. Go ahead and click that and it's going to open up the rest of the options. And these are all your formatting options to change how your text looks on your page. Now what I've done is created some text ahead of time. So I'm going to go ahead and paste that in. So there we have it. Here's the text that we created. So what I'm going to do is go feature by feature from left to right, top to bottom. Right here you have the bold button. Pretty straightforward, makes things bold. So italics makes things italics. Strike through. Unordered list items makes things into bullet points. Ordered list items makes things into numbered bullet points. You have your block quote. And what this does is it creates that little quote with a little bit of a colored background like you usually see in textbooks. You'll see how all this works. What we're going to do is apply all these changes and then go look at the page and see what they've done. You have your left align, which is the default, your center align, and your right align. Now this chain link looking button, what this does is it makes text into a clickable link. If you notice, it brings up this insert link tool. Now you've got two ways to approach this. Number one, you can either write in or copy in the link that you want to use in the title right here. Or you can link to existing content. If you notice, the content of your site is going to show up right here. And if it doesn't, go ahead and toggle it right here by clicking on this. And all you have to do is click on the content that you want, and it adds in the title and the link for you. Then go ahead and add the link, and it makes that right into a clickable link. Insert more tag we'll circle back around to right at the end. Next button is the spell check. You can choose which language you want your spell check to work in. Distraction-free writing mode is a full screen writing mode. All you have to do is hit exit full screen to drop back out of it. And of course your kitchen sink toggle. Now moving back down to the left-hand side, you have your formatting drop-down box. Now the way WordPress works is it takes the rules from your theme as far as what fonts and what sizes to use. So you have some predetermined rules about what those settings are going to be. And different themes have different setups. Right here, paragraph is the default. Next up is address. You have pre-formatted. Heading 1. Heading 2. Heading 3. And all the way down through 4, 5, and 6. Your underline. Notice that added the underline, and you can mix and match these, by the way. This is your Align Full button. Your text color option. And then your custom character option. That brings up a menu of custom characters. And last but not least is your indent and outdent. And if you want to just absolutely remove all the formatting, this eraser button right here, all you have to do is highlight and hit the eraser button, and it completely removes any kind of formatting. And then you have your undo and redo buttons. So we'll go ahead and publish this, and let's take a look and see what it looks like. So here's your post, and you notice all those formatting changes show up now. There's bold, italics, strike through. So that's what the kitchen sink does, is it allows you to format your text. Now the last thing I want to do is show you what that Insert More tag does. So let's go to the home page. And if you notice now, the entire contents of this blog post are showing up. You don't necessarily want it to be that way, because if you have a lot of blog posts and each one is pretty lengthy, it's going to make your home page really long. So right here, if you notice, underneath link and above paragraph, we've got this Insert More tag. I'm going to go back and add that and show you what kind of a difference it makes. That's this button right here, Insert More tag. And if you notice, this little more tag showed up. We're going to update this. Then refresh the home page. And if you notice now, underneath link, instead of there being the rest of the content, you have this Continue Reading button. And what it does is it abbreviates the post to a summary. Whatever you've written before that Insert More tag is going to show up, and then in order for somebody to read the rest, they have to click on this Continue Reading button. And it keeps your home page, or wherever your blog shows up, limited down to those summaries, or what they call teasers, so that people have to click the Continue Reading to see any more about it. And if they click right here, it'll take them to the rest of that post. So that's what the Insert More tag does. So that's the kitchen sink in a nutshell. Now my advice to really learn all these features is just to go through them over and over until you've got them down. Just keep using them until you're comfortable with everything like it's second nature. And really that's my advice for WordPress in general. Just keep doing this stuff over and over until it becomes second nature, and you'll be all set. So to wrap things up, in this video you learned about the WordPress kitchen sink. Now if you're watching this video in the WhoIsBenWehde.com members area, look on the page below the video you're watching right now. As often as possible, you will find links to additional information that will help you expand on what you just learned.
And remember, if you thought this information was helpful, be sure to click that like button or favorite button so other people can find it too. And click that subscribe button so you'll never miss out whenever a new video comes out. However, the real gold mine is the members area of WhoIsBenWehde.com. That's where you'll find tons of videos like this one laid out step by step and organized so everything's easy to find. Thank you so much for watching.